हम अपनी ज़िंदगी से भले खुश हो ना हो, मगर कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो ऐसी ज़िंदगी के लिए तरसते हैं। मैं आपके सामने लाऊंगी कुछ खूबसूरत बातें और दिखाऊंगी कुछ मुश्किलात जिनके बाद मिली बहुत सारी खुशियाँ।
वेलकम बैक टू द एनी खान शो। हम लोग बात कर रहे थे सना से, उनकी स्टोरी सुनी, अच्छा नहीं लगा सुन के, लेकिन आई होप कि मेरे शो का मकसद जो है सिर्फ और सिर्फ मैं चाहती हूँ कि हमारी कम्युनिटी को, हमारे लोग जो देख रहे हैं उनको हेल्प हो, उनको पता चले कि चीज़ें सहनी नहीं चाहिए। जब कोई चीज़ गलत हो रही हो, चाहे हमारे साथ हो रही हो या हमारी फैमिली में किसी के साथ हो रही हो, तो उस पर स्पीक अप करना चाहिए, उनको सपोर्ट करना चाहिए। इस वक्त मेरे साथ है आयशा एंड अब उनकी स्टोरी सुनते हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम आयशा।
Alaikum salam.
Thank you so much for coming in my show.
You're welcome.
Please tell me, Aisha, your story.
Well, a lot of the societies in the world, especially the Eastern and Middle Eastern societies, are infected with the domestic violence disease. And my story is similar to many of the stories of women who lived through the traumatic experience of violence inside their household. So how it started when not right after I got married, but it started a couple of months after, when, like I said, similar to any story, the violence doesn't happen on the spot, but it happens months later. But there's some red flags that you see, and you are blinded by love and the happiness of starting a family and the happiness of being married. So you just ignore all these red flags because you're focusing on
So
the
you
marriage.
got married here or you got married back home?
I got married here.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, similar to different women's stories, like the violence is not only physical, it's psychological and mental. All these type of abuse is like under one umbrella, which is the domestic violence. Me personally, I lived through many different types of abuse. First, the physical one, yeah. The physical abuse was hitting, punching. At the beginning, I could take it, but at the end, it developed. It became worse. It reached the point that he would knock me out. And so that's when I felt that, oh, my life is in danger, because being a victim of domestic violence is not suffering on your psychological level only, it actually might reach to the point of dying, of death. And I think there are cases that, like domestic violence cases, death because of this type of violence.
So did you ask anyone to help you?
Yeah, I actually reached out for help. For at the beginning, when I lived in New York, I reached out for governmental organizations, and then when I moved to New Jersey, I came to WAFA organization because they provide services for women who experience this type of violence, which is the domestic violence. And they were a great help for me because they provided counseling sessions that I think I needed the most. And any woman who lived through any type of violence, not only because of the partner, the husband or the boyfriend or the fiance, or sometimes parents and brothers can be violent too.
That's right.
So
you're still living with him?
No.
Okay.
I moved out. Like I said, after I seek for help. I was helped by this organization. I filed for divorce. I started to take these counseling sessions, and once I started to feel better and my depression went a little lower, my anxiety went a little lower, I decided that I'm not going to stay in this relationship anymore, and I'm not going to be patient anymore. Just file for divorce. And this organization also have helped me because they provide law services, things related to divorce and child support in case of women who have kids, child support cases, and alimony cases, and all these type of cases. They also help with housing and all the basic needs that a woman need once she decides that she's out of her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I urge women who live these experiences to seek this type of help, because being under any type of abuse, not only physical, psychological and mental, is not okay. It's not okay, and they shouldn't be normalizing it as okay, because it's not.
So मैं यहाँ पे बात कर रही हूँ आयशा से और सना से। इनकी स्टोरी सुन के तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो कि ये बताना भी नहीं चाह रहे, जिस तरह की इन्होंने मुझे ऑफ द कैमरा चीज़ें बताई कि इनकी लाइफ में जो चीज़ें हुई हैं, एंड आई डोंट नो कि किस तरह से इनकी लाइफ गुजरी, किस तरह से गुजर रही है। इट्स नॉट ईजी, स्पेशली जब फैमिली सपोर्ट ना हो, फैमिली जब आपको सपोर्ट ना कर रही हो तो बहुत मुश्किल होती है। थैंक यू सो मच आयशा एंड सना, एंड इज देयर एनी मैसेज दैट यू वांट टू गिव टू आवर ladies watching the show?
Yeah, the message is that if they encounter or if they're living under any type of violence, it doesn't have to be physical. Sometimes putting you down or making you feel bad about yourself, physical abuse, cursing you out is a type of domestic violence. If you're living through it, you don't have to. You should seek help, because the effects, the really damaging effects of domestic violence does not stop on you, no. If you are affected by that, you can affect your family later on, and it's like a disease that can be transferred generation after generation. This disaster has to stop.
So यहाँ पर हम लोग देख रहे थे सना की और आयशा की स्टोरी। छोटी सी ब्रेक लूँगी, ब्रेक के बाद मैं आपको किसी से मिलवाने वाली हूँ जो कि रोज़मर्रा इस तरह की चीज़ों से डील करती हैं और बहुत सारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के साथ काम करती हैं, उनका किस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस है। कीप वॉचिंग द एनी खान शो, सी यू आफ्टर द ब्रेक।
हम अपनी ज़िंदगी से भले खुश हो ना हो, मगर कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो ऐसी ज़िंदगी के लिए तरसते हैं। मैं आपके सामने लाऊंगी कुछ खूबसूरत बातें और दिखाऊंगी कुछ मुश्किलात, जिनके बाद मिली बहुत सारी खुशियाँ।
Hi everybody, this is Katrina Kaif. At 27th Investments, relationships are the key to success. Chase your dreams with 27th Investments.
27th Investments.
27th Investments.
To 27th Investments.
27th Investments.
27th Investments.
27th Investments.
27th Investments.
27th Investment. 27th Investment.
Investments, you guys are awesome.